there, how you all doing? I'm Jennifer and it's so beautiful to have you back. This is Prep Class and we are on to our Go English Language Best Questions, Paper A Test 5. So how have you guys been? Good, I hope? Yeah, I know you've been good. And we here at Prep Class, we are glad that you have been good. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the house. We appreciate your, stopping by, and we hope that you continue to learn with us till the very end. Okay, so before we go on to the actual learning phase, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very important that you do. And of course, I know what you have in your mind right now. And there are benefits when you subscribe to our channel. Of course, there are educational benefits attached to it. But I'm not going to say it. You are going to have to find that out by yourself. Okay, don't forget to also like and comment. It's important that you like and comment. Of course, I know that you know that when you like our channel, you help us grow. Just like when you subscribe to our channel. And of course, when you drop in your comment, you make us feel loved and you make us feel watched. So drop in your comments. Let's know what you think about Prep Class. And let's know what you think about Prep Class, and let's know how we've been able to change your life. Okay? Alright, so on to passage A. The instruction of passage A says with the two passages below, carefully answer the questions and then shade the answer space which bears the same letter as the answer you have chosen. Okay, so let's get on with the comprehension passage. Many years ago, the king Irele had a servant who was a grumbler. Every day the servant complained about how hard that he had to toil in return for a bare living. Yet his plantation was small, and he seldom worked whenever he went to the farm. Besides, the king, his master, was a very kind man. Although he knew his servant was lazy and did not appreciate his kindness, he did not dismiss him from his service. One day, as he was working on his plantation and grumbling as usual, a message came from the king that the servant should report to the palace at the end of the day's work. He was frightened. What had the king called him for? It was unusual for the king to summon a servant to come before him. For once he was so occupied with the thought of this that he forgot to grumble. "I have a special assignment for you tomorrow," the king said. He described a spot marked with a black stone a few meters away from the big mango trees on the plantation on which the servant worked. "Roll the big stone away and dig a hole 1 meter long, 1 meter wide, and 2 meters deep. When you have finished, report back to the palace." The grumbling servant, annoyed at digging a hole, the use of which he was not told, dug only 1 meter deep at the end of the second day. The king was so annoyed that he sent another servant to complete the work. The other servant completed the work. This other servant had dug only half a meter deep when he discovered a parcel whose outer cover was a piece of rag. It was heavy. He unwrapped it, 100 naira in coins. He ran to the king to report this discovery. The king told him, "Keep it, that's your luck. Keep it, that's your luck." Okay, so that is the end of the passage. Let's get on to answering the questions. Question 1. Why was the servant always grumbling? A. He was going mad. B. The king had told him to grumble. C. It gave him the strength to do his work. D. He used it to scare away wild animals. And E. He was just lazy. The servant was always grumbling because he was just lazy. And we can find this answer on the line 3 of the passage. Of course, lazy people always grumble and make up excuses for why they're not able to work. So we have it option E, he was just lazy. Our second question, why did the servant stop grumbling after receiving the king's message? A, he was so happy. B, he was busy doing his work. C, he was wondering why the king has sent for him. D, he was tired of grumbling. And E, the king had to ask him to stop grumbling. The lazy servant stopped grumbling because he was wondering why the king sent for him. And we can find this on the lines 8 to 11 of the passage. So option C is your correct answer. He was wondering why the king has sent for him. Our third question, the king's special assignment to the servant was that he should A, plant a mango tree on his plantation. B, mark certain spot with a big black stone. C, work harder than before. D, dig holes of given dimensions. E, look for the money the king had lost. So the king's special assignment to the servant was that he should dig holes of given dimensions. And we can find this on the entirety of the paragraph 3 of the passage. Okay, so we have it option D, dig holes of given dimensions. Our fourth question, why didn't the grumbling servant complete the work given to him in good time? A, he had worked so much that he was so tired. B, the second servant had told him not to do it. C, he had not been told what the hole would be used for. D, he couldn't dig the hole because the soil was hard. And E, the stone was so heavy that he couldn't roll it away. The grumbling servant didn't complete the work given to him in good time because he had not been told what the hole would be used for. And we can find this answer on the lines 17, 18, 19, and 20 of the passage. So have it option C. He had not been told what the hole would be used for. Our fifth question, why did the king say the second servant was lucky? A, he completed digging the hole in good time. B, he liked him. That should be he liked him. C, the servant was to be the next king. D, he found some money when digging the hole. And E, he reported back that he had finished the work. So the king said that the second servant was lucky because he found some money while digging the hole. And we can find it on the lines 21 to 28 of the passage. So we'll have it option D. He found some money when digging the hole. Okay, so don't forget that of course, that's the end. Yes, we've come to the end. And just as a reminder, don't forget that I keep talking about the importance or emphasizing on the importance of you reading a comprehension passage for more than once, which means that it is not compulsory that you just get on with answering the questions after the first read. It is very much advisable that you get to read for more than once, say twice, or even thrice, because that way you get to understand the message in the passage, and of course you get to know how to answer your questions. Yes, that's the end. Of course, that's the end of the learning session. And As you know, of course, the next one will come right up. But until then, be good, stay safe, and Proclus loves you. And of course, yeah, I'm not gonna forget that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and comment. Let's know what you think about Proclus. And like our channel, of course, you help us grow. I'm sure you know that when you subscribe and like our channel, it helps us grow, and we in turn help you grow. It's very, very important that we grow so that you grow, so that we grow. Okay, it's been awesome having you learn with us, or rather drop by, and we appreciate it. We really do, and we look forward to learning with you. Until then, be good, be happy, do what you love most. Wait, no, not that, not that. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Do what you love most, what daddy and mommy wouldn't ground you for. Yeah, what mommy and daddy wouldn't ground you for. So take care. Proclus loves you. Bye.